let's take a quick journey through some useful sexual health education resources. First, let's talk about Scarlettine. Scarlettine is a resource for teens and young adults and has a ton of fact-based information about sexual health. They are very LGBTQ inclusive, and that stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning. Scarlettine has articles and advice on everything from changing bodies, to healthy relationships, to consent, to riskiness of sexual activities. For youth ages 13 and up, they can also ask questions about these topics to trained volunteers through their message boards or their live chat function. Scarlettine isn't a site that's meant for parents per se, but they do have a specific section for parents or guardians. Like all these resources, if you are passing them on to parents or guardians, they may want to check it out and make sure that it fits in with their values and whatever conversations they're already having with their young people about sexual health. Scarlettine is a great resource for young people who want to take a deep dive into these topics. Be aware that it is a pretty wordy website, so this is an example of what an article will look like. So for young people who are more visual learners, this may feel a little overwhelming or boring. Now let's head over to Bedsider. Bedsider is another great website, and it is specifically focused on birth control, and this could be a resource for prep facilitators who want to do some research before delivering the birth control demonstration. It might be a resource that you pass on to your young people, especially as a supplement to prep sessions, or it might be a resource for parents or guardians who want to know more about the options available to their young people. There are some interesting features on the website, such as a place to search for health centers, and you can even download an app that will remind you to take your birth control. I really like Bedsider for this Method Explorer section of the website, which allows you to click on individual methods, learn more about them, get an idea of what it can cost or what the side effects could be like. But it also allows you to compare methods directly to each other. So for instance, you could see which methods are best at STI prevention, which methods don't have hormones in them, which methods could be easiest to hide. Side note, if you are working with a young person whose partner is trying to interfere with their birth control, this is a good resource to have on hand, but it would also make sense to connect them with intimate partner violence services because that is a form of relationship abuse. And finally, let's talk about Amaze. Amaze is a great resource for visual learners in particular. It is a series of fun, colorful, animated videos about sexual health. You can use these colorful tabs to sort by a variety of topics, including puberty, sexual orientation, gender identity, healthy relationships, and STI and pregnancy prevention. These videos were all created with the under 18 crowd in mind, and lots of them are geared towards tweens. However, if you go to the Amaze Junior tab, there are also videos that were created for younger kids as a resource for parents or guardians to use. And that is because Amaze is a fantastic resource for them too. If you are working with parents or guardians, Amaze videos can be a way for them to help start conversations or answer questions. This Amaze Junior page has a whole area for parents to address topics for younger audiences, such as the infamous "Where do babies come from?" question. There is also a whole page for parents who want to use the Amaze videos to talk to their tweens and teens. Educators also often use Amaze, and some of the videos overlap with what we cover in the prep curriculum. Reach out to us if you would like ideas to supplement your prep lessons. These 3 resources are listed with a whole bunch of others in our Sexual Health Education Resources Guide, which we adapted as a supplemental document that we give out during our prep trainings, such as our training of educators and our Beyond the Birds and the Bees training. If you are interested in scheduling training for your staff or your foster parents, go ahead and click the link in our description to get started. Thank you so much for learning with us, and have a great day.